Have you ever wondered if there's a deeper connection between the spiritual realm and the mind's intricate workings, particularly in individuals with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, commonly known as ADHD? The exploration of this intersection is not only fascinating but also provides a fresh perspective on how we perceive and understand both spirituality and ADHD. Historically, spiritual figures such as shamans, seers, oracles, and psychics have been known to experience altered states of consciousness, providing them with unique sensory experiences or insights. These individuals often navigate a world that is vastly different from ours, a world that, in some ways, resembles the experiences of those living with ADHD. People with ADHD, much like these spiritual figures, experience variations in their attention regulation. Some moments are marked by distraction, while others are characterized by intense hyperfocus, a state where one becomes deeply engrossed in a specific task or thought, excluding all else. This could be seen as a form of altered consciousness, paralleling the experiences of spiritual figures. Moreover, both spiritual figures and individuals with ADHD often exhibit differences in sensory processing. This heightened sensitivity to external stimuli can influence how information from the environment is perceived and processed. The neuroanatomy and neurochemistry of these two groups also present potential areas of overlap. For instance, ADHD research focuses on the roles of neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine and brain regions like the prefrontal cortex in attention regulation, impulsivity, and hyperactivity. Similarly, studies on spiritual figures often focus on specific brain regions and neurochemical pathways that facilitate their unique experiences. Perhaps the most tangible connection lies in the cultural and psychological interpretations of these behaviors and experiences. Both groups can face marginalization or veneration depending on the cultural context. This societal perception significantly impacts their psychological well-being and social integration. However, it's crucial to remember that these observations are, at best, speculative. While there may be overlaps, the research directly linking the neuroanatomy of spiritual figures to ADHD is not extensively covered in mainstream scientific literature. The comparison requires a multidisciplinary approach, incorporating anthropology, psychology, neurology, and cultural studies. In summary, the intriguing intersection between spiritual connections and ADHD suggests potential overlaps in altered states of consciousness, sensory processing, neuroanatomy, and cultural interpretation. However, further research is necessary to solidify these conjectures. For those interested in these connections, interdisciplinary studies examining the intersections of neurology, psychology, cultural anthropology, and spirituality may offer the most comprehensive perspectives. Today, we've embarked on an intriguing journey, exploring the possible connections between the spiritual realm and the complex landscape of ADHD. It's a reminder that the human mind and spirit are fascinatingly complex, warranting continuous exploration and understanding.